The following is a Hallis Beer Hall production.
Yeah, no, I love the Cubs. I just can't support incompetence.
Okay, all right. Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall. We're here with the notorious and elusive Matthew Reid. He's back. He's here to give us his NFL schedule update or his prediction. And he's here to talk Cubs, Chicago, sports, and all different types of facets and intricate outlets. And I said that wrong, but it's okay. So today, the Cubs played the first game of a doubleheader. The second game got postponed. I've had a few White Claws. Fuck y'all. So the Cubs lost 7-0 today to the Brewers. The Cubs hitting has been atrocious since the All-Star break, besides Matt Shaw, who's been great. The glorious manager, Craig Counsel, today, Cade Horton got hurt in like the third or fourth inning, had a blister on his finger and got pulled, and now he's probably going to the injury fucking reserve or whatever. So Craig Counsel decides, all right, I'm going to do a bullpen game in the fourth inning against the fucking Brewers, who we need to win every fucking game against that we can. He decides, I'm going to pitch Pomeranz, who did fine, Taylor Rogers, who gave up a home run instantly, and then he decides to go Glenn Hollowell, a guy, Luke Little, who got touched up a little bit, and then Glenn Hollowell, a guy who we also called up today against the Brewers, puts him in, he walks the bases loaded, and then gives up 4 runs. And it's like, Craig Counsel, dude, we're trying to win every game possible right now. We're 8 games back from the Milwaukee Brewers. We are now 9 games back from the Milwaukee Brewers. And you decide to put Glenn Hollowell in the 7th inning or 8th inning when we're only down 3-0. He basically just gave up in the 8th inning today and just fucking said fuck it and got butt smashed by the fucking Brewers. It's a disgrace. Kyle Tucker is playing like a little fucking girl. He's walking to first. In his past 5 at-bats, he's hit to second base 3 of those times and just walked to first base. He's throwing his bat, throwing his helmet. Dude, you are a professional baseball player who's supposedly one of the best in the league. Get your fucking shit together. Now, Matt, I know you have some news that was released a little bit ago. What do you got to say about all that? And Matt is also an avid Cubs fan, so.
Yeah, no, I love the Cubs. I just can't support incompetence, and it's just a systemic issue from the top. I mean, the Ricketts are treating the team like they're a small market club when they're third in revenue. And I think when they decided to do absolutely nothing at the trade deadline, that reverberated throughout like the entire clubhouse. And like Connor said, the entire team's been on a slump since then. You know, you get Soroka, which is kind of old news at this point, and he has good stuff, but his fastball was like, I think 4 or 5 ticks down in his last like 3 starts before we traded him. In the offseason, the reason we didn't finalize a deal to get Luzardo is because we were worried about his health or like his physical, but then we do no due diligence with Soroka. We could have gotten Edward Cabrera. We could have gotten like Merrill Kelly. We could have gotten Zach Gallen, even though he's having an off year. You know, we could have given
Joe
up probably
Ryan.
and all right, well, I mean, Joe Ryan, it would have been a lot, and that's another problem. We're not going to give away Cassie because clearly we're not going to sign Kyle Tucker. That then like kind of bends into the situation with Kyle Tucker because he knows like he's probably, I mean, from the mental aspect of it, like I get it. I haven't been watching the games because I'm just like sick at this point. But if you know this team, you've been so good. The team's been great, and then you know they're not going to re-sign you just because they're cheap fucks. I mean it, and at the same time, you're also, it's like a contract year, so you shouldn't be sulking and stuff like that. Not to even get into the fact that Craig Counsel has the biggest limp dick energy that possibly anyone's ever seen. But yeah, no, there's just a lot of issues. At this point they'll be lucky to make a wild card. So yeah, I don't know. It's not looking great.
Yeah. And hey, it's one of those things where I get it. The Brewers are on a fucking tear right now, but you can't. There's no fight in this team. Craig Counsell just sits around in the dugout and just looks like he's like, I don't even know, man. He looks like he's hungover, and he's just chilling in the dugout. It's like, dude, you gotta have at least some spark or energy. Go get thrown out of a game, and let your
No, dude,
team rally back.
he has fucking Mark Trestman energy. He's like a fucking weirdo.
It's,
He's like a very creepy dude in general.
and when we first got Craig Counsell, I remember texting you, Matt, and I was like, I feel like I just went fucking Super Saiyan right now. We just stole our manager from our biggest rival, and we're 8 games back right now to our biggest rival, who we took him from. And Pat Murphy, the fucking Irish Mick fucker who eats pancakes out of his fucking pocket, is whooping our ass. It's fucking crazy. Like,
Well, I think they might be cheating though. Like they might have some Astros, like they're banging on fucking like something or stealing signs or something, because their entire lineup is made up of like people who haven't made it or like AAA random players. You got Churio, who's their best player, like hitter, I guess I should say, who's been on the IL. Then you have like a over the hill, washed up fucking Yelich. And then like Vaughn was kind of looking like Nick Kurtz out of nowhere just because now he's, playing
he's
at
not on
Miller
the White
Park or
Sox.
whatever they call it.
I mean,
Yeah, but I don't know, but baseball's weird though because you just get really good chemistry. You have teams that'll barely sneak into the wild card, get hot, and then they'll win a World Series. Kansas City did that a couple times.
The Nationals.
It's a completely different sport than say football or like basketball or something like that. So
hasn't that been like a big thing
No,
though this season with like stealing signs from second base? That's why they like keep walking people off second, because the runner on second's just looking at the pitcher's mitt and giving signs away.
I mean, they
I could
always
believe
do
I
that.
could
I was gonna
believe
say,
that.
I feel like that's been focused on a little bit more this season, but I don't know. I've just seen that in the
Yeah,
news.
there's a lot of it's been very strange with a lot of pitchers like outside of Scooble. It's like Aaron knows this from Gilbert's outing tonight, but like it doesn't matter who you are. It's like I don't know if like you say they're stealing signs or they're just tipping pitches. It's really strange that there's not a lot of like the ceiling's really really high, but then there's no floor with like even some of these aces. So I don't know.
Yeah, the
It's
Logan
kind of
Gilbert one
irregular.
today, it was weird because like he even got like every at bat is like 10 pitches. It's just like he can't nothing he does can get by these guys. It was insane. I'm like, something's got to be going on. But the entire Mariners like bullpen got blown up too, so maybe it's just their off day. But yeah, there's got to be something going on because you're right. It's like it could happen to anybody now.
Yeah, Scooble is like I think Skeens got well. No, Skeens get hit pretty well like his last couple outings in terms of like what you expect. Connor, I think he did well today. I think he had like he had a quality start, had like 8 Ks, I think. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's just very
he keeps giving up. He keeps giving up runs where he doesn't get the win, and it could be his defense. I don't know, but
yeah. That's huge too. That's really
yeah.
big.
Oh,
I didn't
he
realize
did get the
like
win today. So
yeah, yeah, like how much that affected like I mean clearly that's like a massive part of the game, but maybe it's just because professional athletes are lazier and more babied and more sensitive than they've ever been. So you're just not getting, that same level of sharpness in terms of the defense, but yeah.
well, speaking of that, I mean, it's getting babied and all that shit. I didn't know Kyle Tucker was such a fucking baby, and I bet you he'll go to some team like the Yankees or the Dodgers next year somewhere, and then he'll just start being great again. And it's just because he's being a fucking sourpuss little fucking girl on the Cubs right now. And it's like, oh, it's like, dude, play for your fucking contract. Fucking ball out, dude. Like, if you want
Sure,
to
but
fucking, like, he's
you're
3 for his
also,
last 45. It's insane.
but it's all like I said, it's a systemic thing because how they performed in the first half of the season, that's like their ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like PCA
Sure.
is basically like Javi Baez in center field, where he's the most gifted center field defensively, but he's too cocky and he makes mental mistakes. He has absolutely no plate discipline. So if he's like, hitting balls, and I don't mean like the baseball, like bad pitches well, then of course he'll be doing great. But like that's not really sustainable in the long term unless you stop playing like it's little league. And
Well,
then,
there's
everything
multiple
else.
things. Yeah, everyone got cold at the same time. Like Seiya Suzuki had the most RBIs in the MLB in the first half of the season. Since then, I think he has 10 or 11 since the All
Well,
Star break. So it's
yeah,
like
I mean, yeah,
he's gone cold. Fucking everyone's gone cold. It's like, but like
yeah,
I'm just saying with the whole Kyle Tucker thing, it's like, dude, if you want to like endear yourself to a fan base and be good and like play for your contract, do like be the star that we traded for, like, but instead you're gonna walk to first base and fucking throw your helmet and cry. He got booed 3 times at Wrigley because he walked to
yeah.
first base, and two of the times he maybe could have beaten it out, but he walked, like, because the guy bobbled it twice. So it's like, come on, bro.
The environment that Craig is setting, and then also like it's coming from the top down because there's no excuse to play as bad as they've played, but when you're so close to being, and they were, I think the number one in terms of like power ranking I saw on like MLB.com, like going into the trade deadline, they were number one. And then this collapse, I mean, I don't want to say it's completely like causation, but there's definitely some correlation with the fact that they've just completely fallen off of a cliff and they did nothing because all the players know that. Like they're not stupid. They see that
Sure.
they're this close. They could have gone for the jugular, and then the Ricketts sign Hoyer to this contract. So now you think Hoyer has a little bit of fucking, balls maybe since he just got this contract, and he did absolutely nothing. You signed Willie Castro, a guy that's been sitting on the bench. Like
Yeah.
we could have easily, we didn't need Willie Castro if we were going to bring up Cassie. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. All you do is maybe combine both of those fucking prospects instead of getting Soroka, and then you fucking get Bieber, who's literally coming back on Friday. His ERA is like 1 in fucking like 20 something innings. He has like 37 Ks and like 3 walks. Like, why wouldn't you invest in a proven asset? I know he's coming off a Tommy John surgery, but it makes no sense. And like I said, I
Well,
think I could run the Cubs better than these motherfuckers can. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm
I
just a fucking
I
fantasy
think the
baseball person. But
I think the Willie Castro thing was more of before the All Star break. Matt Shaw wasn't playing up to snuff, and then
that's still
Willie
not.
Castro can play third base. He could play shortstop. He could play second base. He could play in the
Well, he's
outfield.
a
So he's like the
super
piece.
utility guy, but we didn't
Yeah.
need that though. We needed arms. Like Steele's gone. Rhea is not like he's a guy that kind of like needs almost like to be on the IL for a couple of weeks to like reset himself like physically. I mean, that's how he
No,
was
I
last
get
year with
it.
the Brewers.
Dude, it's like we
Um,
were talking. It's like we were talking about. The Cubs are doing moves where it's like, oh, maybe because last year Willie Castro was an All Star, so maybe they're doing moves where it's like, oh, he's having a rough time on the Twins. We'll go get him for nothing since he's sitting on the bench, and then he might return to form with us, and that will help our team. I don't hate that move. I don't hate the Kittredge move. I like Kittredge or whatever. The Soroka move I think was stupid, and we definitely needed to go get another fucking starting pitcher. So you are
yeah,
definitely right on that. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean, we
that's
had
just
we have the assets too to go and do that. Unless everyone like hates the Cubs, because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and maybe people don't like Hoyer or something, so they're just like, all
yeah.
right, we're not fucking trading you, or you got to give us the whole fucking farm for this dude. But like Merrill Kelly couldn't have cost that much. like Edward Cabrera, who's absolutely tearing it up. Like I mean, maybe he's not obviously like a sell low guy for the Marlins, but I couldn't imagine he would have cost that much. And then the fact that you see what the fucking what the Blue Jays spent to get in Bieber, and now they're absolutely stacked because Lauer has really been their best pitcher, and he might actually get moved into long relief now because Scherzer's back. Like Barrios has been
Barrios.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Can't remember the rest of them off the top of the head, but Gaussman. There's like that old dude who's from the Mets. But yeah, it's just like, and now they have basically like a 6-man rotation. You'd like to see the Cubs just do something. So like, you got the best offense in baseball. That's great. But if you don't have like a 1, 2, 3 punch at the top of your rotation in October, you're not going to fucking do anything. It's cold out.
Yeah.
You need aces at the top of your rotation. And
Yeah.
Horton's great in terms of his development, but it just made no sense. It's not like the strategy was that of somebody who's at like in the bottom of the rankings. So it's like you're not
Yeah.
really actively pursuing certain positions. You're just trying, like you said, you're buying low on Castro because it's like a good deal. Like, but you're not. What are you shopping at TJ Maxx? You're at fucking Aldi's or something. It's like no, you need certain fucking positions that you're gonna target. Like I don't know.
Also it's like you go get Willie Castro from the Twins. You could have got fucking go get Joe Ryan. You're already talking to the fucking Twins. Why don't you just get them
Yeah,
both in a fucking deal? I don't know.
yeah. No,
I I
you
feel
could
like
have done
they could have
literally anything,
we could have traded
anything.
Alcantara and like a bunch of other like you could have fucking gave a boatload of fucking prospects to them, and I get it. It's Joe Ryan's like what a 2-year deal or whatever, but it's like at least you would have been showing that you're trying to win right now. Like,
Dude, Cabrera,
and we have
they should have gotten.
Shota and
Yeah,
Matt Boyd and Cade Horton, but Cade Horton's injured now.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm
I mean,
sorry, Hank and Aaron. I know we're going off here.
No, I
But what do
love
you guys
this.
have to
This is
say about
great.
the Cubs?
No, this is
I mean,
this is
yeah.
awesome. I'm curious on like obviously the season's not over, but like what would you want to see happen in the off season to like right this ship? Like what would make you guys bought back in management in the front office?
I have no
Oh,
faith in the front office or the Ricketts, and I can guarantee you they're not going to do anything. Like fucking JB said earlier, they're like the new Bulls, where it's like they want to be maybe a little bit above a 500 team, keep the fans in the stands, keep that revenue up, and then just put all the money in their pockets. So, like, what I would like them to do is to go sign a couple of free agent legitimate starters.
Yeah.
I mean, they just sent back who's that the kind of the portly gentleman. What's the guy's name? They just sent him back
Moises,
down to the minors.
Moises,
No,
Moises
the pitcher,
Ballesteros.
the pitcher, the guy with
Oh,
the glasses.
Assad?
Yeah, they just sent him back down to AAA because the
Really?
other dude that looks like he has Down syndrome's coming off the IL. What's that guy's name? Fucking
I
what
don't
is
know who
his
you're talking.
name? The the other dude who's coming off the IL.
Tyone,
Like yeah,
Tyone.
Tyone.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah, yeah.
for being the
No, he's
sensitive
a
viewer.
Frenchman.
But
He's a Frenchman. We get it. Um, no,
right.
Tyone's actually had a pretty good season, but
Yeah.
he's a serviceable 4 in a good lineup. Fourth starting pitcher. You know,
Yeah, no.
He's Cole Hamill in later in his career.
The entire staff is either like a 4 or a 5, and then you're just trying to piece together like maybe somebody gets hot, and I think that's probably what their strategy is, and it just is completely backfired because sometimes you need to go out and get a bona fide stud, and they just clearly don't want to spend any fucking prospect capital because they don't, because they need the prospects because they don't want to spend money on big free agents. That's what they've
Yep.
proven to do. So.
Well, and
I don't know. I'm
I don't
sick of
get
it.
it.
I'm sick of it. Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
don't get
do.
it
They want
because
it. They want their money. They want their money,
no,
dude.
no,
That's
no.
what they
That's not.
want.
I understand that part. I'm saying I don't get it in the fact that we have so many outfield prospects, and it seems like our outfield is pretty shored up. Even if you kept Casey, we have Alcantara who could have been huge trade value. Like I just don't understand like their moves. It's like, and well, obviously they're a huge disappointment, but it's just like, good God, you play that well in the first half of the season, and people are thinking like, man, could win the World Series. Me being one of them, I was like, oh, we could go back to the World Series. Like at the All-Star break, I was like, damn, it's fucking time. And then
Well, yeah.
as soon as
Yeah.
no moves were made, it's like everyone. Yeah, and I get it. Everyone's hearts sank, including the fucking team. But
Yeah,
still, you're a professional.
they know. Yeah, they know.
Yeah,
And the offense
still you're.
has to stay that hot to be elite. And if the offense cools down at all, then you see exactly what's happening right now. They go on a losing streak. You have to have like a balance, right? You're like,
Yeah.
you
No,
got
I
to
get
have.
it. And hey, Kyle Tucker, when you listen to this, dude, it's like, hey, you're losing tens of millions of dollars by fucking being
Yeah,
a
but he
pouty
might
little
not
bitch.
even care
So,
though. Like that's the thing. If he like, what's that? I mean, clearly, like, all right, 250 million to 400 million. Like maybe that matters to some people. Like I wouldn't give a fuck.
I
Like
mean,
250 is like generational wealth, regardless if you're not like a dumbass, So,
yeah,
but
but you're
yeah,
missing out on 150 million.
no, I'm not.
Like,
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying some personalities with how stoic that guy is, and like that's the reason why the average baseball fan has no idea who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the
well,
non-sexy version of Juan
he hasn't
Soto,
been
like up
acting,
until this slump.
he hasn't been acting very stoic recently. He's been fucking,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. But
It's a
in
bummer. It's
other,
a bummer.
it's a huge fucking bummer. Um, But in other news, the Rate Field sold out 2 games. Not, or yeah, was it this weekend? I think they sold out 2 games for the first time all season. And it's because the
Who did?
Savannah, but the Rate Field, the White Sox, dude. And it's
Oh,
because the Savannah Bananas played a game, and then also I think they had a concert, so it's sold out 2 nights. So
they let Vanilla
good on.
Ice back.
But Vanilla Ice is actually playing in Washington soon in like 2 weeks at the Emerald Queen Casino.
Dude, don't go. Someone's gonna get shot. That's all I can say. Might
And
be a
it's gonna
fat
be
woman.
Vanilla Ice / Suge Knight. Also, I don't know if it's true. Did John Fogerty die today?
I couldn't tell you.
Shit, I got a text earlier about that. But if he did, R.I.P. If he didn't, my
Yeah, that
bad.
Wikipedia
might
says
be
he's
the
still
clause
alive.
right there.
He posted that he's returning to Mexico City in a week or two, so I think he's
John
already fine.
Fogerty.
Yeah.
Well, my bad. Psych on that one. We can cut that.
Fake news. Fake news.
Where are you getting your sources?
It's gonna be
That-
really
yeah,
shitty if he dies this like tonight or something.
Yeah, right.
Right.
The
Whoa.
Let me shout out my source on that one, Little B. So that makes total
How did he
sense.
even reach you? How did he even reach you with his phone in that creek?
Yeah. He I mean, it's funny. He's in all of our fantasy leagues. I think the only sports games he watches the entire year are when he comes to my house, and then he sits down, and I have to explain to him what a double play is. It's like he plays fantasy baseball, and he doesn't know like 4 balls is a walk. It's
Well,
like
he
shit
hasn't
like
set,
that.
dude. He hasn't set his lineup in months, and he wanted to be in the league. That's why I don't understand. I don't know.
In the last
Yeah.
day against me, when he beat me, he put in Luis Castillo, who got 30 fucking points, and I lost to him. I was so sad. I'm like, there's no way I lose. I score like 220. He scores 230 with the last minute sub in of Luis Castillo. Brutal.
Jesus, yeah, that is brutal.
He is the real life Taco from the league. Every league's got to have
Probably,
one.
Yeah, well,
Um,
because that's what I was gonna say too. Is like, what is it? Zach Wheeler has like a blood clot, which is like awful. That's horrible. And I don't mean to take anything away from that, but like if there's gonna be a stud pitcher that goes down, at least it's someone sitting on Lil B's bench. So you know.
Oh yeah, I thought you were about to say on someone else's team that is doing really well, and I was about to be like, yeah, that's yeah, I would like that because right now I'm rooting for Aaron. I
Yeah,
just want Aaron to win.
yeah, we'll see. I'm trading this week like the fucking ship. I've made too many trades. I got a little hopped up on trades this year, but
It's
I think
boys, just remember it's Monday, so a lot of things can happen. Oh,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
but
Um,
yeah, let's talk about some Bears football. How about that
I'm gonna go
preseason
grab a
game?
beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to get into it and you can come pop back in, but yeah, week 2 of preseason, late night game against the Bills, and I mean, from the news prior to that game, I heard a lot of talk about the defense and Ben Johnson taking practices like it wasn't practice, and players are putting some pressure, I guess you could say. But
On who?
just on the Bills like practice squad, or when they were practicing prior to the game.
Oh hell yeah!
I just heard they were not going easy on him at all. But
Nice.
yeah, so game day, 7 p.m. game against the Bills, or I should just say it was a complete shutout because it was, and it was kind of wild.
Complete massacre.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's preseason. Let's just state that. It's preseason. But the first couple drives from Caleb and the first string looked pretty damn good. I'm not one to try and get hope up on preseason. At least I'm trying to tell myself not to. But I don't know. Those plays looked immaculate. It looked fun. I don't know what you guys think from at least Caleb's first couple drives.
I loved Greg Olson's commentating during it, and he was like, "Well, the Bears are back." I was like, it's the first quarter of a preseason.
Yeah, I know.
It's so funny. Even Greg Olson still remembers being a Bear, and he's just like, "Oh, this feeling of when the Bears are like, damn, we're about to be good," and then it's just like, they've let us down in the past. I don't know if anyone's ever listened to this podcast before, but they've probably heard about it. Aaron, what do you think?
Yeah.
I thought it all looked really crisp. At least like the Caleb drive, like he was in and out of the huddle real quick, which was nice. I felt like Drew Dahlman did have that holding call, but he just felt like kind of a calming presence at center. I feel like I can't remember the last time we've had a real fucking like all-star center since like I don't know, Olin Cruz maybe. Cody Whitehair had a few good years, but like it's nice to have like a real general there. You could hear him talking, you could hear him pointing out shit on the field. Everything just looked really crisp. I like the 2 tight end sets. Couple of long passes over the middle to Colston and to Cole Kmet. Caleb looked in rhythm. Ben looked he looks cool as fuck on the sideline, I think. Like in terms of like the negative Eberflus swag or aura or whatever, like Ben Johnson's the opposite. Like he just looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks in charge. Like so I think at least on the Caleb drive, and honestly the whole game, but like it vibes looked really high. And even like it got like the national media talking. Like I know like the QB school and then like Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp, like they're all talking like positive things about the Bears, which never happens. So
yeah. And Ben Johnson looks kind of jacked. Low key.
Dude, his pec watch, I'm telling you.
I mean, he's a leader of men, like for sure, and he's also like smart as a fucking whip. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the best of both worlds in terms of what you want for a coach. And to Aaron's point, he's like definitely in control of everything, and he's not gonna just let people fucking lollygag and stuff like that. So, I mean, clearly we have no sample size, but gives us a little hope. So,
hey, when we beat the Bills 38-0, even though it's a preseason game, we didn't let them score 1 point. Even
and
their
Sean
third
McDermott
and
looked
fourth.
pissed.
Yeah. So that was That's pretty tight.
That was something else,
If-
though.
If we see the Bears become the first modern NFL team, okay, this is a crazy take. I'm probably going to get crushed for it. The Bears could become a new era of offensive football in the NFL with a 2 tight end set where both tight ends are the main focus in the offense. That would be fucking nuts.
Will be a wild
'cause
change.
they were throwing 40-yard bombs over the middle to Cole Kmet and fucking Colston.
And they were so open.
So open. And it was like, that was the Bills' first string defense. Like, I don't know. I was seeing stuff where I was like, woo.
Yeah. And the entire
Did
NFC
you watch
North
the game,
as well,
Matt?
I feel like. I was at work, so I feel like I was like passively watching maybe like a couple of plays here and there. But the NFC North, I think in general, outside of the Bears, I think everybody's like taking a step back. Obviously, the Lions have lost Ben Johnson. I don't trust JJ McCarthy. And I could be completely wrong, but you know, you win a national title basically on the back of the best running back in college football and then the best defense in college football. Um, and then
coach.
the Packers, well, yeah, one of them. And then also the Packers, I'm just not buying into Jordan Love. I think he's Daniel Jones,
I think he's
kind of like
trash.
2.0. I think that's a ridiculous contract to give him. I think they've just gotten so complacent with the fact that they had Favre and then they went to Rodgers that they forgot there was, you know, a couple of decades where they were absolute dog shit. And so just giving him that contract prematurely, um, you know, not to say that we'll be the best team in the conference. I still like probably the Lions because they're going to be running the same plays, like the same schemes and stuff like that. And then they still have Dan Campbell, who's probably the best leader of men in terms of any coach in the NFL. I think that's also
Well,
like
hopefully,
represented in I think it's like I think everybody's like plus 400 to win the division, and then we're plus like 600, something like that. So Vegas kind of sees it to be a little bit closer than maybe in previous years, but yeah, I think there's definitely a couple positives to look at.
well, if they run the same schemes as they did last year when Ben Johnson's the coach of the Bears, that's going to be kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, to take a step back too, it's also like technically a growing year. So I mean, there definitely are going to be highlights, but there are also probably going to be downs too.
Sure. Sorry, do you guys
Yeah,
hear
no.
that?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean it kind of reminds me because it reminds me of like the first year when the Eagles were like, all right, Hurts is going to be our QB, and then really just like built up the entire roster. Because like on paper we might have the best roster in the NFC North, but you need time to mesh and then to build the camaraderie and stuff like that. But I definitely think we'll get over 8.5 wins for sure this year.
Yeah, and Luther Burden is a fucking dog.
He's going to be a
That
fucking
guy-
problem.
Yeah,
He's going to be a fucking problem.
He's
Wide
awesome.
receiver 4 is a fucking unbelievable cheat code to have that guy there.
Yeah, that's insane. And apparently Zacchaeus and Caleb have the craziest like connection. I don't know, like that for him to be the first touchdown of the game. I'm just like, damn, that's like Caleb's first target. Okay, cool. Like,
Yeah, all the Bears beat
They've
guys are
been
saying
hanging
that, like,
out, like painting each other. No, you said a connect. I thought maybe they're like painting each other's nails or something.
oh yeah. Dude, nail gang.
Whatever
Dude.
works, dude. Like I was
Hey.
saying, I mean, that's why Jordan Love fucked his finger up because Caleb has
He wasn't painting his
better aerodynamic fingers. That's why he paints his nails. It's not for the aesthetic; it's for the performance.
it's like in that
Matt, how
motocross Disney Channel movie.
Matt, how did you?
Yeah.
How did you feel about that last Bears win in Lambeau last year?
But I think I was at Old Irving Brewery, fucking hammered. I was drinking. I had like a flight of like bourbon barrel stouts, and yeah, I think I enjoyed it. I was with Connor Gavin, so it was a bit of a shit show, but I don't know. Don't have too much
Nice.
to say about that.
You didn't think that was a momentum shifting moment in Bears history or anything?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to take too much from that because didn't Jordan Love get injured and then they've had to put in Malik Willis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Jordan Love is about to have finger surgery right now, or he just did, and maybe that is a lingering problem. So maybe the Packers are in for a Malik Willis season.
Yeah, and well, also they're super dependent on Josh Jacobs too, and it's like he was healthy last year, but he had injury problems when he was. I guess you can't even say Vegas, right? It was they were still the Oakland Raiders at the time. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little too early to tell, but like I said, there's just a lot of positives in terms of everybody seems to have taken at least a slight step back, and we've taken at least a couple of steps forward. So
Hell yeah. Well, Aaron, do you have your computer in front of you?
No, but I have the sheet pulled up on my phone.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need to get
Okay,
Matt's
perfect.
take on the season.
Yeah. So if you can, I can record it if you can run through the schedule, or if Hank, you want to do it, or
Yeah,
whoever has
I
it
can
pulled up.
I'll bring up the schedule.
Yeah, Hank, you run through it.
I think Matt, last year you had us at you had us on like an 8-game losing streak, which honestly wasn't that far off the truth. So you probably had the most accurate schedule out of anybody last year.
yeah, I was yeah,
Matt knows.
I was rare
That's like,
rare
yeah, it's the
air.
Bears.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that last
part of
episode was that's in the Hall of Fame of Alice
It's got to be
Beer
top 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Alright.
it went off the rails towards the end for sure. To put it politely, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We're running through like predictions, I guess, for the season.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off week 1, Minnesota Vikings. What are you taking? Win loss.
Bear. Where are they playing?
Where?
Home
Yes.
Monday night.
Bear.
Oh yeah, home.
Bears.
All right. Week 2 will be Detroit Lions at Detroit.
Detroit.
Okay. Week 3 we got Dallas Cowboys at Soldier Field.
Eberflus revenge game.
Eberflus sucks.
Yeah, Bears.
and
Bears.
and Jack Sanborn.
Oh yeah, Jack Sanborn, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Moving on to week 4 at Las Vegas against the Raiders.
That's gonna be a fun game. Bears home game, basically.
Yeah, the Bears. So I think they start off 3-1.
Let's fucking go.
Sick.
I'm bullish on the Bears this season, at least in like the over under that Vegas has them on.
What do you think? Week 5 bye too soon or just right?
I don't have enough, I guess, knowledge regarding how buys affect the rest of like what the statistics would be. Like what do teams do better with buys towards the end of the season, the beginning of the season? I guess if you start off 3-1 and you're on a little bit of a heater, it won't be great going into an early season buy, but
The only reason
we'll see.
I say that is because week 6 is at Washington against the Commanders. So that's a revenge game if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I'll take the Bears there. I'm not as hot on Washington as everybody else is. I kind of believe in the sophomore slump, generally speaking. So
Okay.
I'll stay bullish.
Sick. Week 7, Saints at Soldier Field.
Bears.
Yeah, I don't think the Saints are that great this year.
Who even is their quarterback?
No clue.
Is it Spencer Rattler still?
It's Spencer Rattler.
Jesus Christ.
The Rattler. Week 8 at Baltimore against Ravens.
I'll take Baltimore there.
Yeah.
I think every single one of us took
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yeah, that's a loss across the board.
Week 9 at Cincinnati against the Bengals.
I'll take Cincy there.
Yeah. Burrow's probably due for something.
Their O line looks pretty bad though. They're playing preseason right now, and Lucas Patrick is just throwing up his hands, letting defenders run by him. Thank God he's not on our team anymore.
I mean, if anything, we know what it's like to have a bad O line, so we can sense it. Week 10 against Sam Wise's New York Giants at home, Soldier Field.
Oh yeah, I mean, clearly the Bears.
Moving on to Week 11 at Minnesota Vikings.
I'll
You going like 1-1 on the
what
division?
what do I have? What's the record that I have right now?
You're 7-2 right now.
I'll give Minnesota a game.
Generous. Week 12 against Pittsburgh Steelers at home in Soldier.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. The last time we ever play him, probably.
I mean, we might
I'll
kill
take
him.
Bears.
We might kill him.
I'll take Bears.
If he even makes it.
That is true.
True.
That is pretty
True.
late into the season.
He looks like a shell of a human. This guy has sold his soul to the Devils
I like
20
Aaron
times.
Rodgers, but I'm an asshole, so I don't know. But, yeah.
Oh, I hate Aaron Rodgers.
Moving on.
Well, dude, it's just because he's been doing those ayahuasca retreats, so now he's like he's lost that like sociopathic fucking drive that like Kobe, that MJ have, where it's just like the Tom Brady, where it's just like you fucking
he
win.
won
and you
one
chill.
championship.
But I'm just saying. But he also has the most MVP
he's
awards
pretty,
of anybody, right? Doesn't he?
elite
He's
for a
tied with
QB.
Peyton Manning, right? I'm not wrong, so.
He's an
I mean,
elite
I
QB.
get it. He was elite, but it's not like he's MJ or Kobe.
All
He
right, this
won
is not
one
an Aaron
championship.
Rodgers
Yeah.
podcast.
Well, I mean, dude, in terms of, I mean, he's like a Clayton Kershaw. That's the same thing with Peyton. Peyton won his second Super Bowl. It wasn't because of anything he fucking did. It was because of Denver's defense.
No, yeah,
He got
for
lucky.
sure.
That's
For
fair.
And you're going to say
Dimitri-
Peyton Manning isn't an all-time great?
Demetrius Thomas,
Come
RIP.
All right, moving on. Week 13
Jesus
against
Christ.
the Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles at their home stadium.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles there.
And then moving on to week 14, first time facing Green Bay at Green Bay.
What's the record right now?
5, 8, 8-4.
8-4?
Yep.
Shit. And then we play them once at home, right?
Yeah. We
It's
still
like
that's
really
two
close.
weeks after. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
12
yeah.
days or
So
something.
I'll do Green Bay there.
Green Bay at home, they win. Okay.
So that's 8-5, or
Yep.
And then week
Okay.
15 is against Cleveland Browns at home.
yeah, Bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then week 16.
Who's going to be the quarterback?
No clue, dude.
Shedeur.
Start a
It's gotta
different
be
quarterback
be
every
Shedeur.
quarter. Why did you draft what's his name like a couple rounds earlier?
I don't
That's
know.
how
They
can
have
you
so
be?
many QBs?
It's like a 12-year-old playing Madden drafted. Like what the fuck is that? That's insane.
I honestly
Imagine
think
that.
it was I honestly think it was the league kind of like setting a point like, hey man, you and your dad were all flashy in college, but guess what? You're about to get drafted in the 5th fucking round. Like,
Yeah, it seems
Like,
like
Yeah,
I
it's
think
more.
like
I think it's
I think that
racism.
was,
but,
it could be a little bit of racism, but it definitely was something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going to be, it's a bunch of like old fucking owners who are like, don't draft this guy. And they might have
But
even
also
had like a
that-
thing like, hey, no one draft him before the 4th round or something.
like a memo, like fucking Goodell
Yeah.
just sent out a memo saying that like, if you
Yeah.
do, then I'm gonna like fine you under the table. But also like, what's the problem with him is that his arm isn't as explosive. He's not as athletic, but he's as accurate as any fucking quarterback out of the draft class. And like, I mean, how
this draft
many
class sucks.
fucking great quarterbacks have came out of situations where they're like, okay, there aren't all these sexy attributes to this guy. I mean, look at fucking Drew Brees. I'm not saying that he's going to be Drew Brees. I'm just saying that you put a chip on that guy's fucking shoulder. Well, don't be surprised if he actually has a pretty fucking solid career.
Yeah,
I agree
but
with
yeah,
that.
I'll take
He
the
does
Bears.
seem like
sure.
he does seem like the type that like he's gonna fight. Like he does feel like a shoulder, and I think he's gonna be good. But I think teams are nervous about the circus that's gonna come with him. Like there's always gonna be a quarterback controversy. There's always gonna be some shit going on. So it's like, and then it's like also as a coach, is Dion coming to take your job in a couple of years? You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of like the
Yeah.
issue.
What's Stefanski supposed to do? They literally just set up the most toxic situation that
Yeah,
they
exactly.
possibly could have set up. It's like you are literally, it's like a self-defeating behavior. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, they're the Browns.
But
They're the
yeah,
Browns.
which is
They
sad
do that
because
every single time.
Dr. Brown, fun fact, is the guy that created the I formation, and that's why they're called the Browns.
Oh,
But
wow. I thought it was
anyway.
after a dog or something named Brown.
Did not know that trivia.
No, it was a guy. It was one of like the original, I guess. Hopefully Ben Johnson's right, but anyways.
All right, moving on. So
yeah.
you have Bears over Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Week
Yeah.
16, we are home
Yeah.
against Green Bay.
Well, I'll take the Bears at home.
Beautiful. Week 17, we go and face San Francisco 49ers.
It's an 18 week, right?
That's week 17. But yes, there's
No, I know, but it's now 18
Yeah,
weeks. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Who do we play week 18?
Lions.
At home.
Yeah.
All right. What's the record right now?
Oh, I gotta
Come on,
count
Aaron.
These
What's the
things
record?
matter.
4,
I'm
5,
sorry,
6,
these
7,
things
8,
matter.
9, 10. 10-5.
10-5.
Yeah.
Probably
playing for a playoff spot right now.
And we're playing San Fran. You said
Yes.
in Santa Clara.
Yes.
Matt, before you make your pick, I have a buddy from work who is a huge 49ers fan. And all he's been doing the entire offseason is complaining to me about how they're going to fucking suck. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, yeah, they lost Debo. Ayuk is starting probably on like the pup list or whatever. And so then
They lost
they have that
McCaffrey will
guy.
get hurt
two dudes
in
from
2
their
weeks.
They
lost
got
two
the guy
dudes
who
from
got
their
shot in his
O-line.
chest. That guy could be a huge sleeper. The guy who got Pershaw, the guy who got shot in his chest. Shout out San Francisco for that.
Oakland, baby.
Nah, dude, they turned it into a shit show. I went to San Francisco before COVID, and it was like fucking night and day to like what basically the city sadly has turned into.
Didn't Pershaw get shot in Oakland though, across the bay from San Francisco?
No, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was. I could be. I could be wrong. I don't know. I thought it was actually like in San Francisco, but
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe I just said that as a, I don't know, stereotype.
The Bay Area has turned to shit, generally speaking. But yeah, I'll go. And you said the Bears are at home or away week 18 against Detroit?
Home.
Okay, so I'll go they lose against the 49ers, and then they win at home against
Damn. Okay.
Detroit.
Let's go.
All right. 11-6.
Yeah, no, I might throw some money on that.
That's a
I
playoff
think the
team.
over under, it's like 8.5, and it was like plus 150. I think the last time I saw it, like something crazy. It might have gone down.
So
Just to make the playoffs?
Not to make the playoffs, but the over under was like 8.5 games. I swear their fucking schedule was like more difficult than that. That doesn't seem like. I feel like most of those games, it's like they should at least be in it. You know, of course they'll have like a couple clunkers and stuff like that, and maybe I'm too bullish, like too quickly. Maybe I'm fucking a season premature, but yeah.
You're talking to a bunch of guys who bet on the Bears to win the Super Bowl this year. So.
Well, yeah, that's won't go that far, but
So Matt,
I think the hard. Oh, go ahead, Hank.
I was gonna ask. So, is your prediction like what's the Bears' ceiling and what's their floor? Like, is your prediction their floor, or is it like somewhere in between?
Oh no, I think my prediction is probably like a little bit bullish. But I think that their ceiling is probably they make the playoffs and maybe win a game. Um, but like last year, nobody expected Washington to do fucking anything. They were probably like 25th or worse in terms of like preseason power rankings. And they got Quinn, right, he was like the defensive coordinator for
Yep.
the Cowboys, and he was the
Dan
head
Quinn,
coach
yeah,
for
yeah.
fucking for Atlanta before
He's
that. So
another
like,
brick guy.
yeah, no, he's like the B version of Dan Campbell. Um, but yeah, I think it's probably like a little bit. I'm like 75% that prediction to like what their ceiling I think is. But then like if obviously they have that record and they could clearly, I don't think they'll win the division, but they could be a wild card and maybe they win the wild card round, but then again they could also do bear shit and fucking, fall flat on their face and stuff like that. But I don't think Ben Johnson's gonna allow it. So
Cool.
I
Do
think
you
the nice
guys all
thing.
have? Oh, sorry, Aaron. Sorry. Do you guys all
No.
have drinks right now?
No,
Mhm.
I'm dry tonight. Sorry.
God damn it! I need
I have a
someone to
glass of
chug it.
kava.
You want to
I'm not
chug
gonna chug
with me?
anything. I'm on like 2 beers. I've had like 2 beers.
Jesus Christ! I'm with a bunch of lightweights. I'm drinking White Claws over here, boys. Come on, I'm on my 6th one right now. So
Yeah,
no
Connor
big
called me
deal.
before this started and was like, "Yeah, I've been drinking White Claws and just drank a Paul Newman or ate a Paul Newman pizza or something." I was like, "Oh God, this guy."
I'm
But
on
you
my
did it for
white
a good
girls.
cause.
I'm on my white girl summer, baby.
You did it for a good cause. Paul Newman products, I think all of it's
No,
for charity, right? So he did it for a good cause. You ate in a
it's
supreme pizza, the entire one.
definitely not all
What's up?
for charity. Maybe 20% of it goes to charity.
Google it. Fact check me. Paul, fucking John Fogerty. Fucking come on.
Okay, yeah, hey, good point. Good point. That was a little B stat that I ran with. Definitely shouldn't have. Um, hold on,
What
Paul
whippet was
Newman
he? What
pizza.
whippet number was he on when he? No, I'm just kidding. I love Lil B. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
I'm not kidding. That's probably pretty true.
Are you looking up the
AI,
Paul Newman thing?
yes, AI is generating an answer.
Oh,
So let's see.
100% goes to charity.
Holy fuck! I did not know that. Damn.
Yeah.
They've given over 600 million to various charities. I wonder what the
Yeah.
charities are.
Probably
All right. Well,
probably
anyway,
people on.
we
No,
can,
it's
yeah,
probably people on the Epstein list. Probably people on the Epstein list. That's
all right. No, we can keep this in definitely. All right, stick. I was gonna say we can cut that part out, but nope, keep that in. So,
fun fact.
what were we at? Matt was 11-6. And I think Aaron has some notes that he wants to read off.
We talking Bears
Aaron,
notes? Are we talking preseason?
I don't know. Didn't you have some notes you wanted to do? I don't know. I saw you texting some sneaky shit with Juice. Juice is not here, by the way. He decided today was his off day, and he's trying to get drunk and crunk. So
Hell yeah, love that.
R.I.P. and
No,
also good
so
luck to Juice.
what I have from Juice is I am in charge of the Andrew Billings fun fact of the week this week. Andrew Billings fun fact of the week that he likes to play music. He plays the piano, the guitar, and the cello. So just a Renaissance man, basically, in every sense of the word. So shout out Andrew Billings again, second week in a row. Big barrel roll Billings, week of the fact of the week.
Who's Andrew?
Good.
Who is that?
He's on the
He's on
Bears.
our D line.
yeah,
Okay.
D lineman.
Big dude.
I have a bunch of trivia cards out. You guys want to do some trivia?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it.
Trivia.
All right, you guys sound very enthused. Am I the only one having fun?
No, you're having I'm having
They're
a
just
great
very
time.
serious. They're dealing with internet outages. All right,
This is a serious Chicago sports Catholic Chicago Sky podcast. There's no room for fucking
Oh
around.
god.
I mean, yes. Except for the Chicago Sky part, I've never cared about that, and I'll go on record
Wait,
again.
did you just bring up a
Never.
WNBA reference?
Aaron did.
Oh,
He's a
God.
Chicago Sky fan, dude. He's Angel Reese till he dies, dude.
Get those
Always cheer for the
Cocoa
Billows.
or no, those Reese Puffs. You got a box of those, or
That would be fucking sick.
All right.
aren't you
So
married?
what-
Aren't you married? All right, never mind. Just kidding.
Can't eat cereal?
Yeah, you've never seen that box of it's like her showing her ass or something, and it's like Reese's Puffs, and she's just like on the
I
front
will
of the box.
say, I would.
Maybe the
I
episode
would
artwork?
I would definitely hold Angel Reese's hand. So let me tell you that.
What a
And
call-out.
I'd even pick up the tab if we went out
You,
for a
I've
date.
had-
you,
yeah.
you would look so small standing next to her holding her hand.
Damn, dude, you gotta come at his manhood. Jesus.
I mean, she's like 7 feet, or what? She's 6'5".
Yeah, no, that weirds me out. They're like ostriches or something. Like it's fucking. It's like a bird of prey. I just get worried. Like I don't know.
Oh, God.
All right, I got a bunch of number 2 cards here, so that's a good. That's a good. Oh, what the fuck? All right, yeah, we'll do this one. Shit. No, we've already done that one. Hold on.
Every
We can
time.
cut all this out.
Every time.
Okay. How many times? You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
How many times was Michael Jordan named NBA? Gosh, all right. Sorry. Dog squeaking the fucking toy. How many times was Michael Jordan named NBA Defensive Player of the Year?
Oh, once or twice.
Twice?
I'm gonna say 3 times.
Matt Reid, 1 time, 1988.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's the year he averaged like almost 40 points. He averaged like 37 points a game. It was
Yep.
it was like the bad boy Pistons era before he could get over the hump.
That's when he put up those crazy numbers against the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. Am I correct? And Larry Bird was like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking problem."
Yeah.
All right. What Silver Jet scored all but 5 of his 303 NHL goals as a member of the Blackhawks?
Sorry, what was
Say that one more time.
Yeah.
What
Saw you were
Silver
eating a
Jet?
hot dog when you said that.
What Silver Jet scored all but 5 of his 303 NHL goals as a member of the Blackhawks?
Chris Chelios. I don't know.
Silver Jet?
You guys know this.
You said
His
Phil
nickname is
Bird?
the Silver Jet. Silver Jet is his nickname.
Is that one of the halls?
You're correct.
Yeah, because isn't one the
Which-
Golden Jet?
Which one is the Silver Jet?
I think
It's not
Bobby's the
Isn't
golden
Bobby-
one.
Yeah, Bobby's the gold one. The other one's.
I don't know the other guy's name.
So
I'll
there's
give
2
you a
Jet.
hint. Always Sunny
Brett.
in Philadelphia. It's
Cricket?
Dennis.
Cricket Jet?
Dennis.
Oh, Dennis,
Dennis
Hall.
Hall.
Yeah,
Dennis Hall. All right.
my bad.
What team did the White Sox defeat to win the 2005 World Series?
Astros.
Astros.
Yep.
Welcome.
And in 1989, Pistons draft. Oh. He was biting this fucking chew toy. That's a piece of pizza that has a squeaky toy in it.
Going
All right.
hard.
What 1989 Pistons draft pick played 2 seasons at Northern Illinois before transferring to the University of Illinois?
1989.
Yep.
Was drafted in 1989.
Couldn't tell
Yes.
you who was drafted in 2025.
Yeah, me neither.
Hold on. Give me like 30 seconds.
He was on the Bad Boy Pistons. I actually know of him, but I wouldn't have gotten this, I don't think.
Yeah, who's like he's not the huge enforcer. Oh, Dennis Rodman.
No,
No,
Kenny
No.
Kenny Battle.
Kenny
never.
Battle.
What?
No shot ever, dude.
I went to school with an Anthony Battle.
Could be his nephew or
This guy's from
son,
Aurora.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys ready for this?
Oh, Flow Rida is going to be at the post game concert at the Bird's Nest in Arizona, September 5th. If you guys are interested, but
Oh, good. Yeah, I was looking for the next Low Rider concert.
he's got that energy drink money. If you didn't know, Celsius. Shout out, anyways.
Wait,
Isn't
he's
that
you wanna
Jake
leave
part of
with that?
Paul?
Celsius?
I
I thought he had like a Celsius is Jake Paul.
I thought so.
I don't think Celsius.
All right, we
is
don't
Jake
need to
Paul.
fact check that.
Or
I'm
no,
sorry for
is
getting
Prime
sidetracked.
is Prime? No, Prime is Mr. Beast.
No, Prime is
Prime-
No,
Jake
Prime is
Paul.
is the Pauls, and that other dude.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyway,
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
all right.
We don't need
In
to talk about
2015, these are easy questions now. I'm doing a number one. In 2015, what former Bears quarterback took over as the head coach at his former alma mater, the University of Michigan?
Lovey Smith or fucking what's his name? Harbaugh. My bad.
Lovey Smith.
Well, because I thought you were talking. I heard like going back to college. I was thinking Lovey back at not back, but like U of I. But yeah,
Led by Hall of Fame center Mario Lemieux. What team
the
swept
Pirates,
the Blackhawks in 1992 in the Stanley Cup final?
the Penguins,
Penguins?
Penguins.
Yep. Good on y'all. And in 1988, film starring John Cusack tells the story of the 1919 Black Sox scandal.
8 Men Out.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, damn, y'all are crushing this one. What old school and swingers star, a Blackhawks fan his whole life, famously sat in the front row at the United Center during the 2010 Stanley Cup final?
Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn.
Yep. Hell yeah. That
was
was
a good one.
probably the easiest card we've ever done.
That was a good one.
Hell yeah. All right, Matt, you got any stories or life
Nah,
experiences or
I'm moving back to the city in 2 weeks,
Really?
and
That's dope. Where at?
that's about it. Like right near where I was at, like East Rogers Park.
Nice.
I like it because it's like frugal living, but also like on the lake in terms of being on the north side. So it's like right by my job. I don't know. None of that matters, but yeah.
No, that's awesome. I like Rogers Park.
yeah, I've been
Uh,
contemplating moving back to Chicago as well, but I don't know. We'll see if I win this Powerball tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Are you guys going to any? You guys doing any like? You guys like traveling to any games to do a podcast or anything? Like any special dates this year?
We've talked about the San Francisco game on December 28th.
Yep.
I'm still down for that. If you guys are, I don't know.
I'm down. I'm down as fuck, dude, because now I'm just fucking chilling and I'm not going home for Christmas. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
and
all
then
right.
That would be fun. And then I think I'm coming back for the Giants Bears game. So I don't know if any of you guys are around for that, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a similar situation of JB, so
Yeah.
I'll have a lot more free time. But yeah.
dude, we should get
Hell yeah.
the trip out to San Fran. I think that'd be sick. Also, it's got to be like better weather there, right? Than Chicago.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
For
Well, because it's
sure,
supposed to be
yeah.
like temperate year round, right? Like not
Yeah.
temperate, but like it
Well,
doesn't get
San
cold.
Fran, San Fran does get a little. It's Northern California, so it gets a little rainy and a little snowy sometimes. But it'll be colder, but it'll be like maybe like 50s or something.
I drove
So
through. It was
Yeah,
that ain't
that's
bad.
fucking great. That's great football weather. That's like hoodie weather.
And I think there'll be a
Definitely.
decent amount of Chicago people at that game. So anyone in that
Yeah.
area originally from Chicago will pack that stadium.
Yo, I will say
Yeah.
this though, just based on my coworker and all the people I see out here with 49ers gear and car bumper stickers and shit, they suck. Their fan base sucks. So it should be a rowdy time. That's for sure.
They're crazy. When they play Seattle, they fill up the entire downtown. Like they're walking around Pike's Place. There's so many of them, and they like fill the stadium. Like their traveling fans are pretty hardcore.
I think it's because they were right across the bay from Oakland, so they all just think they have to be the hardest motherfucker out there. It's like,
Is it a
y'all are
regional
from
thing
San
though? Is that
Francisco.
because do they travel everywhere? Like, is that just because
I
it's
don't know. It
close
could
to
be
Seattle?
just because it's Seattle, yeah, and it's like their biggest rival.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't even know that. That's interesting.
dude, there's like 49ers bars out here and shit, and it's just like, I don't know. Their fans are just, I mean, Bears fans are Bears fans, you know, but like, it's like, good God.
We also have
Seattle
the
Seahawks
greatest
fan,
team of all time. So yeah.
yeah, that's true. They have what the fuck is his name? Their QB who they love to know.
Purdy?
No, they're who's the greatest QB of
Oh,
all
Joe
time?
Montana. Joe
Yeah,
Montana.
Joe
The
Montana.
real
Steve
estate
Young.
mogul.
They got
The real
Steve
estate
Young
mogul,
too.
Joe Montana.
And Jerry Rice. They have like some pretty sick alumni.
Yeah. I mean, the 49ers are a classic franchise, but their fans are just a bunch of goddamn fucking. And for all the 49ers fans that listen to this podcast, all suck. So,
Fuck you guys.
fuck you guys. There's a problem. There might be one. I don't know.
A couple of them there could be.
they're just watching it because their team sucks dick. Yeah.
Damn. All right. Yeah. You went for it. Hell yeah.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, no, 49ers, Bears, possibility of me and Aaron and whoever else wants to go going. That'd be sick. What's your feelings on Chicago sports and the world, dude?
Very bleak.
Damn.
That's all I gotta say. Yeah, dude. Fucking yeah. Fuck yeah.
If you had one Chicago sports team that you think is going to do well in the near future, which one is it?
Chicago Dogs.
Perfect. Hell
Go
yeah.
Dogs.
This is Tallis Beer Hall, where you heard it first, motherfuckers.
Well, a lot of things happen today.
Sometimes life deals you bananas and you gotta just say, fuck it, I'm gonna eat that shit.
I'm not touching it. Cut it. Cut it.
We're cutting it. We're done.
I had to tie that in.
We're out.
And they were all great. And they were all thrilling. And they were all dramatic.
But you know what? Get big, get tough, and get fucked.
Too bad we couldn't have had
Hot, juicy cake takes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
some
fine.
hot cakes on the griddle, you know what I'm saying?